Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel Dolls in the Attic. Today I'm very happy to share with you the second issue of the RBA and Mattel collaboration, The Fashion Collection, which is a retrospective of the history of fashion through Barbie's most iconic look over the past 65 years. Each issue consists of a little magazine about the history of fashion and the history of Barbie, and an exclusive outfit. I don't know if it's only going to be dresses or not, but it's always going to be a reinterpretation or simply inspired by, like I said, the iconic wardrobe of Barbie. So the second issue is about mermaid dresses inspired by Balenciaga, and Barbie obviously had one in her dressing, the gorgeous Solo in the Spotlight fashion sold in 1960. Just like last time, I will scan the booklet, which says, the mermaid dress inspired by Balenciaga, a timeless classic, and give a quick presentation of what you'll see on the photos, and of course, try the dress on one of my dolls. But I also wanted to do a little then and now comparison of different takes on this dress, because not only did I just receive this beautiful dress in a lot. That's the Solo in the Spotlight dress. Sorry, you see I better like this. Which was sold with the 1995 reproduction. And I put it on my 1993 ponytail reproduction, and I think she looks amazing in it. But I also got, several years ago, a beautiful Richwell Barbie called Nostalgic Barbie. And can you see her properly? Yeah, there. And she's also wearing a reinterpretation of the Solo in the Spotlight dress. So I never took her out of a box, but I think it's time. So now I'm going to do a little unboxing of my Nostalgic Barbie, and my ponytail reproduction is gonna stay here with us. So first of all, let's have a little look at the box before taking her out. So this Barbie was made by Richwell, which was a company based in the Philippines, and these dolls were only sold in the Philippines. On the back of the box, it says that Barbie is a trademark owned by and used under a license from Mattel by Richwell. So she was sold in 1996. So she is pretty vintage. I mean, if you mean that vintage dolls are dolls that are over 20 years old. And she is pretty close in years with this reproduction. I mean, because she was sold in 93, this dress is 95, and she's 96. So we have two 90s Barbies. And so 3 dolls were sold and were made and sold under the name Nostalgic Barbie. So on the back of the box, they're all blondes, but mine has red hair, and she is this one. And I am extremely happy that she's the one I got for this video. I mean, she's the one I got, and it's especially good for this video because she's the only one wearing a mermaid dress, and she's the one who looks more like the Solo in the Spotlight dress. The others have shorter dresses, and this one, the one in the middle, has some sort of cape. But they're all very cute, but I only have this one. So there's a sticker on it that was put after, I guess. It was an originally sold with this Barbie, and it says dance dinner auction. I'm not really sure what it is, but I guess it was an auction evening, and this doll was sold there. I got mine from eBay, but I guess that's what it means. So yeah, that's pretty much what you need to see from the box. Here it says Nostalgic Barbie. The reference is, if you're interested in that, I can't see properly. 62327. And let's take her out of the box. Wow, I've had her for so many years, and yeah, some people will say, "Oh, don't take her out of the box," but I'm an unboxer, so okay, I'm gonna do that off camera because. So there she is, out of the box, and she's absolutely gorgeous. I love having a red hair Barbie with sorry for my French accent, Barbie, with the Superstar face molds. I think it's my first because I really want the Scottish Barbie from Dolls of the World, but I don't have her. And I can't think of any other doll with red hair and a Superstar face mold. So let me know if you think about another one. Or maybe, no, I'm thinking 80s. Maybe in the 90s, there were a couple of dolls with red hair and Superstar face mold, but I don't own any of them. So she's the first one I have, and she's really, really beautiful. I will put, as usual, better photos of her face up close, of her outfits, and so you can see her in all her glory. And yeah, you can see she has beautiful hair. So it's a bit flat because of the box. She's been staying in a box since 1996, so you have to excuse her. But yeah, the hair is pretty long. It's quite soft. I mean, it's a bit messy, but I'm guessing saran. So very, very nice. The color is beautiful. And she has, yeah, let's take a look at her outfit. So you can, she has a dress, like a pencil dress with ruffles at the waist and a little hat. So the original Solo in the Spotlight didn't have a hat like this, but there are a couple of 80s fashions. I mean, I think of one especially that has a hat like this. It's in red, but it's the same shape. It's very elegant. And what is fun about this doll is that you can take the ruffles and put it here. So you can have a dress that is clearly inspired by the Solo and the Spotlight dress. They're both black with a red rose on top of the ruffles. It's the word is ruffled, right? I'm sorry, my vocabulary is not great, especially fashion vocabulary, but let me know if I'm wrong. And yeah, or you can just put it back up for a more modern look. But I'm gonna leave it like this because, well, today we are talking about Solo and the Spotlight fashion, and I find it more elegant that way. She also have gloves. I mean, it's not gloves, it's and I don't know the word in English, I'm sorry. It's I'm not even sure about the word in French. Manchette, sleeves, something, let me know. Well, the Solo in the Spotlight Barbie fashion, had gloves, but unfortunately I don't have them because I don't have the original fashion from 1960, and from the reproduction I only had the dress. She normally has black gloves and a little scarf, handkerchiefs, which is light pink. So it would have been nice to see the gloves next to this one to see the resemblance, but they kept the outfit quite similar. It has sparkles on it. This one has golden sparkle, where this one is just, black sparkles. Is it sequin? It might be sequin. So yeah, she has a bit of a golden touch, this one. And she has this little scarf. So yeah, she doesn't have the light pink handkerchief scarves, but instead she has a little, scarf, golden and black scarf. You can take it out or just maybe like put it on her waist to make a belt, something like this. Could be nice also. And she has jewelry, golden jewelry. She has a little bracelet and a necklace. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But if I'm not mistaken, the original Solo in the Spotlights outfit also has a necklace, a pearl necklace. I need to check that really quickly. Sorry. Ooh, how come I don't remember? Solo in the Spotlight. Does it have a necklace? I'm not sure. The doll, the reproduction doll, had a necklace like this. Yeah, like, oh no, there was actually 4 rows of pearls. This one only has 3, and it was more translucid, silvery, where this one is golden, just like all our jewelry. But I'm not sure about the original fashion because I can't find a proper picture of it. Well, we'll see. I'll do more research after that because otherwise it's going to be boring and too long. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Oh no, and she has, well, the usual 90s bumps in black. Very nice. So I think she is absolutely gorgeous. And I really love the fact that I have both dresses, even though it's not the 1960 original one. It's very close to what it was because it's a reproduction. And yeah, it's very nice to have them standing together. And what can I say about this doll? She's absolutely gorgeous. I love the gold and black color combination. And I'm gonna put her scarf back, if I can do this properly. It's not easy to do it from the back. And I'm very glad to have her in my collection. She's not that rare because I've seen her on eBay. She's a bit expensive, of course, but she's not so impossible to find if you like her. I have seen the other 2 as well. For the moment, I'm just going to keep this one because, to be honest, I think I wanted her mostly because she has red hair. And so I'm not that interested in getting the blonde ones. I think this one is the most beautiful one. And yeah, I'm going to try to find a stand for her to put it next to her friend. And now I'm going to open the RBA dress and yeah, scan the booklet just like on the other video and tell you what's inside. And I'm going to put the dress on one of my doll. I will try on a vintage doll, but I think it will be, yeah, it will be fine. And then I'm gonna take pictures of all the dolls together, you know, see all the different take on this fashion, which is to a fashion that was made to celebrate the mermaid dresses that were very popular in the 50s and then in the 60s. I've heard that this dress, the RBA dress, can leave stains on the doll, so I might have to wash it, sorry, pretty quickly and not leave it on my doll for too long. I will try not to ruin it by washing it. I will wash it gently and I mean, not take away the stains because I'm not gonna let it stain my doll, but you know, it will prevent it from staining my dolls. That's what I meant. Okay, let's do that. And well, thank you again for watching. I hope you're gonna enjoy the rest of the video and the photos.
So now let's have a look at the second magazine of Barbie, the fashion collection. The focus of this issue being the mermaid dress, inspired by Balenciaga, a timeless classic. Two styles of mermaid dresses with distinct aesthetics predominated throughout the 20th century. Born in the 1930s, the cut of the dress is at the beginning light and fluid, and more theatrical and structured in the 50s. In the 90s, mermaid dresses make their big comeback on the red carpet and are still timeless and sophisticated. Here you can see the singer Shirley Bassey wearing a mermaid dress in 1959. The mermaid dress can as well be classic, romantic, or magnificent, depending on the ornaments put on it. In the 50s, Cristobal Balenciaga, a Spanish designer living in Paris, creates a new version of the dress by taking elements of his Hispanic culture. The dress becomes ostentatious with a corset bustier and a straight cut tightened to the knees and a big train with ruffles and tulle. He inspired many other designers who created their version of the mermaid dress, like Balmain, Charles James, Elsa Schiaparelli, or Coco Chanel. Glamour icons, Hollywood actresses from the 30s to the 50s will make this dress a timeless classic. On this page, there is a focus on Elsa Schiaparelli. It says that as a modern and visionary designer, she was a major figure in the fashion industry of the 50s. By drawing iconic mermaid dresses, she revolutionized elegance. Her creations reflected her vision of high fashion, a fusion of art and fashion, and a nod to surrealism. Her collaboration with Salvador Dali is a testimony of her creative vision. She repurposed material and prints, dared the use of bright colors, and by doing so, she transgressed the conventional norms. Today, her mermaid dresses are still legendary and the true heritage she gave to high fashion. Great Spanish designer Cristobal Balenciaga moved to Paris in 1937. There, he knew a tremendous success in the 50s, thanks to his long mermaid dresses for evenings and shorter version for cocktails. He took back the silhouette of the 30s, mixing classic elegance with modernity. As an architect of fashion, he worked on volume and superposition, sculpted the lace, thus reinforcing the contrast between the fitted bodice and the large ruffle that flared out from the knee. Worn by the model Barbara Gallen in 1951, his strapless black velvet dress, extended by a splendid white tulle train, has gone down in fashion history. On this page, you can see that the actress Carey Mulligan wore the iconic Balenciaga dress for the 2024 Oscars ceremony, a sign that mermaid dresses are still worn on the red carpet nowadays. 1961, A Star is Born. Barbie, dressed with a sparkling mermaid dress, sings under the spotlights. In the 60s, this fashion immediately won all hearts. The dress is inspired by beautiful Marcel Rochas creations from the 50s. Made of synthetic lame, it fits the body like a second skin and opens at the bottom with gathered ruffles of black tulle with a red flower on top. This dress came with black gloves, a pearl necklace, a pink chiffon scarf, and a microphone with a stand for the stage. The fashion was reproduced and sold with the doll in 1959 and in 2009. The fashion collection dresses Barbie with an elegant black strapless velvet dress with a heart-shaped cleavage. It shapes the entire silhouette down to the knees, from which two ruffles extend. The first is in black velvet, short in the front and long at the back. The second one flares out into a frill of bright pink tulle. The tone of this pink, which is also used for the scarf, is called shocking pink, as a tribute to Schiaparelli, who made it popular in 1936 and which became the emblem of the brand. A black flower made of tulle also decorates the top ruffle. The outfit comes with a few accessories, black opera gloves and pumps, and a pink scarf. Here you can see the original sketch for the dress, which is clearly a mix of the Balenciaga dress we've seen in the previous pages and the Solo in the Spotlight Barbie vintage fashion. A focus is made on the scarf. During cocktails and evening parties, the scarf is a must-have accessory for all elegant women. At the opera, it can be used to express enthusiasm but also be worn at the neck or in the hair. In the 50s and the beginning of the 60s, women wanted to look like Hollywood stars and chose a very specific makeup to wear for cocktails and parties. Sculpted eyebrows, very light foundation, as the porcelain skin tone was the trend, and focus on the lips with intense red lipstick. Mascara, a bit of eyeliner, and soft eyeshadow for an intense look, and a bit of blush, just like the one worn by Dorothy Dandridge on the left photo. In the 60s, fake eyelashes are the new trend, once again, just like Hollywood stars like Elizabeth Taylor. It also says that the dress sold with this magazine fits all Barbie sizes. At last, a focus is made on the floral ornaments. Christian Dior and Coco Chanel use them a lot. In this Barbie dress, the flower is in the same fabric as the dress when she was a red roses in the original Solo in the Spotlight fashion. The last section of this and the future magazines apparently is more about Barbie history in general and not particularly about the fashion sold with the magazine. The titles say, Barbie, Mirror of the American Culture. This article is about the representation of diversity in Barbie dolls, especially with the creation of the first black Barbies, and especially Christy, Barbie's lifelong Afro-American friend. In 1968, after Martin Luther King's assassination and the adoption of the Civil Rights Acts that ended segregation in the US, Mattel created the doll of Christy O'Neill. Her arrival was very well received by black little girls who could finally identify themselves with their dolls. Barbie meets Christy in 1968. Elegant and independent, she quickly standed out by wearing more vivid color than Barbie. It says here her favorite color is green, but I always felt like it was yellow personally. Over the years, Mattel expanded her family and friends with the creation of dolls like her sisters Nikki, Janet, and Deirdre, her boyfriend Steven, and her cousins Grace and Shawnee. The last Christie to be released was Bitch Fun Christie in 2005. The last page focused on the first Black Barbie released in 1980, and Julia, another Afro-American doll made after a famous TV character, which was released in 1969. Today, Barbies are made in 30 different skin tones, 97 hairstyles, and 9 different body types to be able to portray many diversity in their dolls. So now let's have a look at the nostalgic Barbie and the second outfit from this Mattel and RBA collaboration. Okay, you guys, so here are my thoughts on the second exclusive outfit from this collection. Once again, I think the quality of the fabric is very good. The velvet of the dress is so soft and it fits my Barbie beautifully. The dress itself is gorgeous and I love the design. The fact that they mixed a piece of fashion history by reproducing the cut of the Balenciaga dress with the solo and the spotlight Barbie fashion is what makes this collection a real gem in my opinion. About the accessories, the handkerchief is very cute and the quality of the gloves is very good as well, even though I always find it gives them slightly big hands. I had a bit of an issue with the shoes again. They were too hard to fit on my doll, so I had to buy them again. But the heels stayed crooked. Maybe it's not made for vintage Barbies, but something felt a bit off. But it's okay. You don't really see it, and it did fit eventually. About the staining of the dress. I can't tell for sure that it stained my doll, even though I did find some black stains on her body afterwards. But I can't tell for sure that they weren't there before. I did wash her right after I took these photos, and I will wash the dress. I really hope washing it will prevent from staining because it's a beautiful dress that I would like to put on my Barbie again. And it would be a real shame if she was unwearable because of that. So let me know if you heard about someone else having staining issue with this dress, and I will put in the comments how it turned out. Anyway, it's a beautiful fashion and I really love it. So if you like this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the next video of the Fashion Collection magazine and the collaboration between RBA and Mattel. The next video will be about the third issue and the Dancing Doll Swirl fashion. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Bye!